Sorry guys, so I don't know, my phone just got really weird. But so there's going to be two parts of this video. But again, we were talking about the magician. So the next card is the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is always like, this is like this really fast moving energy to me, like a lot of changes that are happening very quickly. To me, I feel like this is a lot of energetic shifts. Um, this could be shifts in consciousness. This could be, I'm just feeling like a lot of downloads. Like to me, and this looks kind of different in every card, but or every deck, but for me this feels like the rays of the sun, like coming in from like the heavens, and it being kind of downloaded on like a three-dimensional or earth plane. That's kind of how I feel. So it's kind of like a karmic rebalancing. I feel like it's like a karmic rebalancing that's happening here. So I feel like this is like we get a chance to redefine our beliefs, and based upon what we connect with and how we redefine our beliefs is going to determine how we use our power. And we can either be, you know, we can be the Queen of Wands, because I feel like, and I've been feeling this way in a lot of readings, is I have started to recognize the pattern of the masculine and the feminine working together. So I feel like the feminine energy within us is, she's reclaiming our power, and she's doing that by honoring herself. She's taking care of herself. She's loving herself. She knows how to create boundaries. She's just, you can tell she's just very in touch with her intuitive side. She's reclaimed her power. I feel like the masculine energy here, and I'm showing these all up right now, even if they have been in reverse. I feel like the masculine is like this magician energy, where it's like, instead of, because I feel like a lot of the patriarchal energy has been very distorted, because it's been based upon manipulation and greed and power, and the misuse of it. And I feel like, the masculine energy needs to rebalance this by also, I think, learning from the feminine, in a sense of like, because this energy works together. We have masculine and feminine energy within all of us. The feminine reclaims her power, she nurtures herself, and she's also showing the way for the masculine. With this magician energy, it's like, okay, I know who I am. I know that I need to use my power wisely, and use my power in a space of unconditional love and of service. And for us to do that is, we need to, number one, be in a space of unconditional love. We have to love ourselves so we can love others. And we have to make sure that when we create, because this is we have all these tools that, and this blueprint that, the divine gave us. So now that we know we have this power, and we can see where we've misused power, we may have also seen where spiritual leaders or spiritual teachings that we believed in, where they may have manipulated us or misused their power. Now we're seeing the responsibility that we have in the world to make sure that we use our power from a space of unconditional love and unity, and that the source of that energy comes from the divine. And I feel like when we connect with that, then that energy comes into us. It's very fast moving. It's like lightning that comes in, and it completely reprograms our thinking. And I feel like this is kind of, the Eight of Wands is I feel like the full moon energy, even though you know, it's the sun that it looks like. I feel like this energy is like the Aries energy. It's the fire energy from the sun that comes in, and it's stripping away all of these things that we don't need. It strips away the false mask, and negative based programming that doesn't serve us. And now we're getting new downloads. We're getting new light codes that come in from the divine. So I actually wanted to pull another card, but I didn't get the deck. Let me grab the deck. Bear with me. You guys get to see my pillows and all my stuff. But I want to get this deck because I want to pull this card from here. Alrighty. Sorry about that. So I wanted to pull a card from the Lightworker Oracle. And I wanted to do that just because, well, a few things. One is I'm currently in the middle of doing my Earth Magic Healing workshop, where a group of light workers have gotten together and we're doing planetary grid work on the Earth chakra vortex sites. So it's a lot of energy work, but it is light work nonetheless, and just a lot of stepping up. And there's a lot of light workers that are emerging as well. So there's a lot of shifts happening in terms of light. So I felt like it was very appropriate to pull a card from the Lightworker Oracle. So this deck is awesome. It's by the beautiful Alana Fairchild. So I love her decks because I like the descriptions in the books too. Like she's one person with her decks I actually do like really enjoy reading the descriptions in the books. So we're going to do that today as well. So let's see what comes up in regards to the energies of this reading and the Aries full moon and the space that we're moving into as a result of those energies. Let's see what comes up. All right, I'm gonna, oops, one jumped right out there. So that is our card. The fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. So immediately, like what I see before I get into the description of the book, I feel like, again, see all the light that's around her? That empowerment. There's this divine energy that's coming in and being channeled through her now. Doesn't that look like our Queen of Wands? Doesn't it look like our Eight of Wands energy? But look at the people around her. They're like zombies, right? It's like they're like zombies or deceased people. And it's interesting because I commonly say, like, you know, they're like when people are not consciously aware, it's like they're asleep. Like you're going through life on autopilot and you're completely oblivious to your call, your purpose, your divine pathway. And it's like this consciousness of like I feel like people in relationships that are disconnected with each other and they're not in a space of wholeness because they don't love themselves, so they can't relate to each other. They look very empty. Like he looks angry at her and she's looking like, I just can't figure out why our connection isn't working. This guy looks disgruntled, you know what I mean? Like it's just like the energies is very very distorted. Like they all look very distorted. But it's like her, she's awakened, she's alive, she's like, it's like she's reclaimed her power. And she's done that because I feel like she's gone through this portal. You know what I mean? She's doing her healing work. She's gone through this portal. She's released the things that she needs to release, and now she's got these solar codes, these downloads have come in. These messages from the divine are being coming through her. It's like her ego mind is kind of moving out of the way, and the divine mind is activating within her. And this is how she's going to move forward in this energy. So let's see what we have. What Alana has to say here. I love her interpretations here in her book. So, the fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. The fifth ray of intellectual knowledge has come to you as a spiritual gift. You are being given the ability to find information you need, understand the systems that impact your life, and find clarity in any issue that has seemed unclear or overwhelming. You shall shout the truth out from the lies and learn what you need to know. The Archangel Raphael now assists you in integrating the blessings of the fifth ray. So I feel like just from that part, like it takes me back to when we're talking about finding clarity and sorting the truth from the lies. I feel like we have this energy, distortion energy here with our spiritual beliefs that we've held, any kind of karmic programs or attachments to people that we've been holding on to through many cycles that are being released, or that needed to be released or still need to be released. You are distilling a new truth. It might be the truth of discernment, where you realize the appearance of a person, group, or cause is misleadingly different to the inner reality. Discernment is incredibly important on the spiritual path, all the more as you open up to work with energies, with teachers and teachings, and to sort out all issues in your life according to your spiritual principles. Discernment is not judgment, but it does allow you to make informed decisions based on a frequency. When you choose to associate with people who are on a higher frequency, everyone benefits. If you choose to associate with people on a lower frequency than your own, you may feel your life moving more slowly, becoming harder than it needs to be. Discernment helps you to navigate through illusions and find the real gems. It helps you step back from those who say they want to support you but actually just want to take and not give in return. So again, we're talking about people stealing your energy, like we were talking about in the reading here. The fifth ray helps you to choose wisely and to sever unhealthy connections. This ray also comes to you when there is more to something than meets the eye. You will be given the power to discover and understand the truth. Wait until the truth clicks inside of you. Until then, keep looking deeper until you unravel the mystery. The fifth ray will help you do so successfully. The challenge with the fifth ray is to remain open-minded as you find your clarity. Be willing to find more information if you need it. The right answers will come. Be willing to change your viewpoint in order to perceive the truth of the matter. If a system is working for you, that's great. If it needs to be changed, don't be afraid to go into the chaos of creativity and try different ways until you discover what will work better for you now. The fifth ray has a special connection to the world of science. Therefore, you are encouraged to be an observer in your life, to experiment with what and what does not work for you. You are invited to pursue any form of science that is of interest to you, whether this be learning nutritional science or quantum physics, the chemical composition and healing effect of essential oils, or researching meditation and healing. If these are not of interest to you, it could simply be the application of the scientific mindset in your life. In that case, become methodical in areas that can benefit from systems, habits, structures that replicate desired results. Apply this approach to your exercise regime, your meditation practice, and any other aspects of your lifestyle that maximizes your potential and supports your best possible life path. So, very, very, very in tune here. I feel like it's just a restructuring, like a lot of the beliefs and systems we've held, a lot of attachments and connections we may have to situations or people are being questioned, a new light's being shed on them, and there's situations where we have to release and we have to cut ties with them. And there's going to always be new system, new thoughts of beliefs, or new people that come in, and it doesn't mean that we can't engage with that, but it's like tune into your own vibration. I feel like this is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, who she's very intuitive. The Moon is very intuitive, but see what resonates with you. Like if something doesn't really resonate with you, you may need to take a step back and again look at it deeply. Find out what you need to find out until you really uncover what it is, and then you can make a decision moving forward in the space that you feel like is best for yourself. So as we wrap up, what I do love is that Alana offers us a very sacred honoring ritual at the end of her layout for her cards. So as we close, I'm going to read this sacred honoring ritual to you, but I would like to say thank you for joining in and watching this video. And if you would like a personal reading, feel free to email me at intheroughcrystals@gmail.com. And actually I have a website that is launching this weekend. It's going to be intheroughcrystals.com, so you can check me out there. There's going to be various readings that are going to be available, also available for nutritional coaching that's energetic based, and also offering healing and vibrational crystals there as well. So I hope to see you guys there. So we are going to close with the sacred honoring ritual for the fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. So take a deep breath. You're going to exhale out through the mouth. You're going to inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Relaxing deeper one more time. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And I want you to tune into your heart space, keeping your eyes closed. I now accept of my own free will the blessing and grace of the fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. I call upon the grace and assistance of the universe and Archangel Raphael to help me discern truth and find the information and understanding that will enable me to feel peace and experience penetrating insight in my life. I am thankful for the gifts of intelligence and understanding things that help me live my best life in service to love. May knowledge serve the liberation of all beings through unconditional love and divine mercy. Through my own free will, so be it. And I want you to place your hands, left hand across your heart, and your right hand across your heart, keeping your eyes closed. Just feeling the vibration of that message. And I want you to inhale and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. . 'Cause Inhale through the mouth. And exhale through the mouth. Thank you guys for joining for this reading. And I have one more reading this month, so I'll see you again soon. And again, if you would like a personal reading, whether it's Oracle or Tarot, or if you would like any intuitive guidance into any matter that you have going on, feel free to email me at intheroughcrystals@gmail.com. You can also follow on Instagram at intheroughcrystals, and you can follow my personal page, which has more of the readings and the coaching and workshop opportunities that we do have. That's Chris_in_the_rough_crystals. So I will see you guys very soon. We have one more reading for the month of October, and then we'll be moving into Scorpio. So I'm a Scorpio, so Scorpio month. Very excited. So I'll see you guys soon, and be beautiful. Love and light to all.